It is refreshing to have young people with a certain passion decide to get involved. So I congratulate you for that.
Well, on that topic of young people getting involved, I'll give you a quick story.
Please.
When I was hosting on TATV, it was back probably in 2007, I was interviewing a candidate for state representative in District 133, and she was a Republican. And so we had a really good interview, but then when the camera stopped rolling, we were probably getting into some social program, probably healthcare reform, and we clearly had a fundamental difference about the direction of that. Anyway, by the time we ended our very heated conversation, she asked me a question that made me step back. She asked me, how old was I? And I was like, at the time I was 17. And she said, oh, well, you can't vote yet, so your opinion does not matter.
Right.
And of course, when somebody tells me that I can't do something, I immediately think of a million ways that I can make it work.
Definitely.
And it gets to this idea that politicians all the time try to exclude young people, especially before they can vote in the process. But then when you turn that magic number of 18, how is that you're automatically going to know who to vote for, what party to register for, how to register to vote?
Right, exactly.
And so we can't exclude them from the process because right now young people are more concerned with electing their next American idol than they are with electing the next American president. And we have to include them in the conversation. They have to have a seat at the table. That's one of the reasons why I really appreciated the State Board of Education opportunity.
Right.
They try to shut me up a lot of times in the State Board of Education because instead of tackling substantive issues facing the kids in the classroom itself, and instead of including them in the conversations and teachers and principals, we have individuals 20, 30 years outside of the classroom trying to craft educational policy without listening. And that is a problem. And so, of course, they didn't want to hear that from me. And, of course, they didn't want to hear substantive dialogue. And so that's a situation where I continue to see where they try to suppress young people's participation. And I get particularly irritated when I hear the phrase, I'm in this so that future generations can benefit. Well, I'm telling you right now, I am that future generation, and I don't want to sit on the sidelines of our democracy and to continue to allow failed policy decisions from taking place. I want to get involved in the process so I don't have to wait 20, 30 years and then realize, oh crap, there's nothing I can do about it. Let's get involved now.